Centripetal. Centripetal means the unifying factor, one who the integrating. Because if the Lord is not present, if the divine life is not there, the sense organs cannot perceive, because body is inert, emenda is insentient. Minus life, dead planet. So, he is the centripetal. So yesterday we saw, I'm sorry, I saw, because I'm assuming we saw and all. Why should I assume unnecessarily and then get angry and all when you don't? So yesterday I saw what? Sans fear. March towards the light of your goal without selfishness. That I added today. You can do in the second, without with selfishness also you will achieve it. If you're marching without fear. Fear is feverish excitement. Anxieties, regrets. You don't know the sign language. So sans fear, without fear, march towards the light of your goal. You can be secular or sacred is better, because having come to Chinmaya Mission. If you are coming regularly to Chinmaya Mission more than 3 years, then going for OET and all is what? 3 strikes? Out. If you're coming only first year, okay. Second year, okay. Third year also. After 3 years, donations also should increase after 3 years. But it's all coming back to you. Where is it going? It's all back to you. Tera tujhko arpan. So when you're marching sans fear, marching towards your goal without selfishness, towards the light of your goal, what will happen? Faithfully you are marching. Success will follow you. Success will faithfully follow you, like your shadow. Now, Krishna starts. Number 31. Ye me matamidam nityam anutishtanti manavaha shraddhavanto na suyantaha muchyante tepi karmabhihi. What happened to my monitor? Swamiji, you have loose connection, Swamiji. He didn't say that, Now, so, ye me matamidam nityam means ye manavaha. Manavaha means all of us. Those who are feeling and thinking. Manavaha. Not only men, women also, all manavaha. So not jantu. That's what is meant. Not don't tell your pet, my dear dog, sans fear. Your pet, you start training and all, no? Dog training, they do much better than anybody else. Sans fear, march towards the light of your goal. Without selfishness. The dog is when am I selfish? The animals have no ego. Do you know animals have no ego? How do you know animals have no ego? The husband comes home as usual angrily, and the dog comes running. Get out of here! The dog runs away. And the wife also comes, darling, how? Get out! Darling, darling. She also goes. After then he removes shoes and after makes himself a cup of coffee because there is Keurig and all. He himself makes coffee and he drinks. Little cool down. Then the dog, he calls the dog. What will the dog do? Marley, Marley. What he'll do? Marley comes running and he'll say, and same thing. Darling, he calls his wife. Will she come? Idiot. When I came earlier, see the Sahasranama starts then. Isn't it? So we have the regrets of the past, the anxieties of the future. Isn't it? Animals have no regrets or anxieties. Isn't it? Even small children also. Isn't it? They also do not have that. They forget quickly. Remember I told the translation. मैं बात कर रहा हूँ, उन्हें बात कर रहे हैं. आप क्यों बीच बीच में आते हैं? Translation, literal butler English. I talking, he talking. Why you come center? BMI is interacting with OET. Why you are coming center? Guna guneshu vartante. You come center and whole thing chaotic. So if you can understand, you stand apart as a Sakshi Chaitanya, as a Sakshi, then you can say Gunaha Guneshu Vartante. Prakriti, the nature in the form of BMI, is interacting with Prakriti in the form of OET. Guna Guneshu Vartante. Iti Matva, thus knowing, standing apart and watching. If we can do that, great. That is called spiritual practice. So, ye manavaha means we, seekers. Me matam idam. Nityam anutishtanti. Nityam, constant. Because it is day-to-day practice. Not Christmas, year-end. So, nityam anutishtanti. Me matam. Matam means, generally the mata word is translated as religion. Mata is not religion. That's why there is a confusion. Kraistava mata, Bauddha mata, Muhammadiya mata. Then they come Hindu mata. When they come to Hindu mata, they are confused. Why? In Hindu mata, there is Shankara mata, Madhva mata, Ramanuja mata. Then what is this? So they translate it wrong and then say Hinduism is not a religion. It's a way of life. That means others are a religion but not way of life. That's what they are trying to. Why you need a religion without a way of life? Isn't it? So you can say Hinduism is not only a religion but also a way of life. That way you can put it. So mata means opinion, that which is crystallized in your intellect. That is called mata, my opinion, my teaching. So me matam idam, this teaching of mine, what? Sans fear. March towards the light of your goal without selfishness. Success will chase you like your shadow. This matam, anutishtanti, sans fear, anutishtanti. Without fear means without feverish excitement, without anxieties. It's an acronym. Fear is an acronym for FE, feverish excitement. A, anxieties. R, regrets. Those have not come yesterday. So, nityam anutishtanti means they have understood the mechanism of life. But Swamiji, I don't understand the entire mechanism of life. But at least even this sans fear, you understand. Enough. Because you have faith in the teachings of Lord Krishna. Like when you go to the doctor, don't you have faith? I had total faith when I went for a LASIK surgery. LASIK surgery means? Eye surgery. Because I could not even see, now I can even see the clock. I mean, not only look at the clock, but I can also see the time. That's what I meant. Isn't it? So I had total faith. In whom? My own doctor, Dr. Limaye. Because he did he's eye doctor. EYE. I told I'm an eye doctor. That eye or this eye? I am also eye doctor, he is also eye doctor. So when he is doing surgery to me, it's all free. Isn't it now? How will he charge me? Isn't it? Not only he gives it free, he has to also give Guru Dakshina also. Also give Bhiksha also. Give Bhiksha, do surgery, give Bhiksha, and then give Guru Dakshina. Isn't it? Have you seen when somebody is giving me fruits and all, I look any cover and all, I look. Have you observed that? So only fruits if you give, what's the use? So he did the surgery. Now, when he is giving so much, I should also give something. Isn't it? So what can I give? Whatever I have, I can give. So I wrote, see, Guru Stotram, all of us know. Ajnana timirandasya, jnana shalakaya, chakshuhu unmilitam yena. Ajnana timira means by the cataract of ignorance. Timira. Jnana shalakaya, by the stick of knowledge, this is a collyrium stick of knowledge, one who opened up the eyes. Chakshuhu unmilitam yena. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. That you know. Same thing. Myopia timirandasya. LASIK anjana shalakaya. LASIK surgery. LASIK anjana shalakaya. Chakshuhu unmilitam yena. Tasmai Shri Limaye Namaha. Isn't it? I think he gave extra Guru Dakshina after I gave that, I think. Isn't it? So you have faith in the doctor. He told me, Swamiji, first you read all this and then I will, before the surgery, you are supposed to read all the. He gave these thick papers to read. I said, you are doing surgery and you are doing free. Summa vanda maada palla puchipa. What does that mean? A gift horse or a cow is coming, you don't count the teeth, how many teeth are there and all. Isn't it? You don't count the gift. Later on you may count, but at that time when he is giving, you don't count. So I told you are doing everything free. Why should I read? You just what do you call? Dotted line. You exit, I'll sign it. No, Swamiji, you must read all those. I said, no, I'm not interested in reading. You just sign it. You exit, I'll sign it. So 3 times he tried, because I have faith, Shraddhavanta. So he exited and I signed it. I all signed. And then a surgery was there. Surgery was only 2 minutes. Preparation was 2 hours. So 2 hours I prepared and 2 minutes he finished. So before the 2 minutes surgery, I could look at the clock. After the 2 minutes surgery, I could see the time. That much difference in 2 minutes. Isn't it? Then he took me to his own home. See that all, not only free, sir, they have taken me home also, give Bhiksha there to oversee. And I was lying down on the bed, nothing else to do. Then I saw the thick papers. Because nothing else to read. I didn't bring any book and all to read. So I took let me see what is all. He said to read. 3 times he said, let me read. When I started reading, if I had read before the surgery, I would have said, I have to give some urgent. I remembered, sir, I have to go back to Kailas Nivas. I would not have gone through the surgery. If I had read those things, this will happen, that will happen, that will happen, this will happen. Isn't it? Shraddhavantaha. Isn't it? So if you have faith in your doctor, because he is Gurudev's doctor also. When he is my Gurudev's doctor, and he definitely will be So Shraddhavant. So Lord Krishna will not cheat you. What will he gain by cheating you? So total faith. Shraddhavantaha, faith in Lord Krishna's teaching. Not only faith, anasuyantah. Anasuya means, who is Anasuya? See, we don't know. Anasuya, we don't know. Who is Anasuya? Huh? Wife of Agni? Atri Muni. Atri Muni's wife is called Anasuya. But Anasuya, what meaning? Great meaning. I never heard anybody, very rare name Anasuya. Because we don't know what Anasuya is. But the opposite of it we know very well. What is the opposite? Anasuya. Asuya. Asuya we'll know very well. Asuya. Asuya means? What is Asuya? Envy, jealousy. In Sanskrit, Asuya means Guneshu Dosha Darshanam. Guneshu means even in the good qualities, you try to see some dosha, not idli. Dosha means some defects you start seeing. Somebody gives lot of donation. He is giving because just to show off. That's called somebody. I am not doing good, but when somebody is doing something good, I try to see in that guna some dosha. The best example I remember is this man. He is from Kerala, Kuttan Menon. He used to export crabs. And the crab packing was so horrible. Like that Pringle box. You know that Pringle box? Yeah, do all of you remember this story? How many don't remember? Raise your hand. I want that because I prepared the story and came. And then you say, I know the story. My summer camp children, horrible people. As I start the story, we know the story. Thank you are at least little decent people. So there are at least some people, I told them to raise the hand if even they know the story. So this Kuttan Menon, he was exporting the crabs. That in that box, Kringle box like dozen crabs. And also the voucher, the receipt also in that. And sent. No cover, nothing. And people, that too exporting to abroad. And people when they receive, what packing is this? Indian packing. So check whether all the crabs are there. They take the receipt and see how much. 12 dozen crabs. Check exactly 12. Every time. Not a single crab is missing. They couldn't understand. Then somebody told this is coming from Kerala. Because they may be doing that abracadabra, chi boomba and all they were doing. And they wanted to find out what is that he is doing that not a single crab is escaping. What magic? So a commission is formed. So all the representative of each company, they gather and they go all the way to Cochin. They fly to Cochin and then they meet Kuttan Menon. And they said, sir, you export crabs to us and the packing is no cover, nothing, and not a single crab escape. How? And Kuttan Menon said, how, what, how? No, we want to know how. How no crab escape? Symbol. You crab girl take, box put. Crab girl take, box put, send. Symbol. They said, sir, good, but no crab escape. How? These crab girl means not girl crabs, plural crabs. These crab girl are Indian crab girl. One crab tried to escape, another crab, look, you escape? No, pull down. This is called Asuya. Anybody going up, I don't like it. Why don't you also go up? I can't go up. So what? I'll pull him down. Called Asuya, jealousy, isn't it? So these teachings, I can't practice this. So whoever is practicing it, I'll tell you, what is, you know that now, have you seen anybody who is successful like this? It's impossible. It's no use. They start cavilling without even thinking about it. And jealousy. So those who are practicing this without jealousy, since with faithfully they are practicing, what will happen? Muchyante tepi karma. Even though they don't understand the entire mechanism of life, doesn't matter. Just sans fear, selflessly, without selfishness, marching towards the light of the goal. Muchyante tepi karma bihi. They also will be freed from the fear, feverish excitement, anxieties, regrets. Means all negative tendencies will be exhausting. So you will be reducing your selfish vasanas. Selfish tendencies will be reduced. So that's when vasanas are reducing, the pressure of vasanas emendai will be less. Since the pressure of the vasanas are less on the emendai's attention, therefore the attention of emendai is available for Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. And through Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, you realize, you discover your true nature. So those who practice this with faith, they also are freed from all the negative tendencies, all the low tendencies and false values. On the other hand, next, 32. Ye tvetadabhyasuyantaha nanutishtanti me matam sarvajnana vimudham stan vidhi nashtana chetasah. When I look, it goes. Good. Now, so ye tu means, on the other hand, those who abhyasuyanta. Abhyasuyanta means nindanta. Those who do ninda means they are those who are decrying this teaching of Lord Krishna. Means those who reject it blindly. In some meetings also it happens. You tell something, no, it cannot be done. Why? Because you said it. I said, but what logic? No logic. You told, therefore it cannot be done. Like that, blindly, without thinking, thoughtlessly rejecting. So, abhyasuyanta. Nanutishtanti me matam. They do not practice my teachings. What will happen to them? Sarvajnana vimudham. They may be knowledgeable people also. With all their knowledge is useless. Vimudha. Because in spite of the knowledge, because they will be selfish. Selfish doctor. Have you seen? See? Selfish lawyer. Have you seen? Selfish engineer. Have you seen? Selfish Swami. Have you seen? Don't look at me like that. They may be Swami in the sannyasi garb, like Ravana onwards. Ravana was the first person to inaugurate the deception of a sannyasi, isn't it? One teenager asked me, Swamiji, there's a folk story that in Ramayana, that Ravana wanted to kidnap Sita. Somebody told him, you have all the plastic surgeon people are there with you. Why don't you do plastic surgery like Ram? And then go to Sita. Sita will think you are Ram and she'll come with you. He said, hey, that's a great idea. Immediately called the surgeon, plastic surgeon. And then, come on, one head, make it Ram. Because he has 10 heads. One head, make it Ram head. And once he was looking like Ram, he said his thoughts also was becoming like Ram. Because he's looking like Ram. So with that Ram's thinking, how can I kidnap Sita? The kidnap thought is not coming. So, useless. So Swamiji, this young teenager, Ayya, teenagers are terrible guys. Swamiji, do you think it is possible just because you're in the guise, you're wearing the mask of Rama, you start thinking like Rama and then you don't feel other things? I said, yeah, it is possible. See, you also, without thoughtlessly, you also say, yeah, it is possible because you're so much involved in identifying with Ram. Therefore, it is possible. Swamiji, if that is possible, then I have one doubt. What? Then he took the disguise of a sannyasi. Looking at me very clear. Then he took the disguise of sannyasi. And then as a sannyasi, you think still he can entertain those thoughts? In the disguise of Rama, he could not entertain those thoughts. But as a sannyasi, he could. You are all very happy, isn't it? And you say, yes, Swamiji, yes. I have to protect my... I said, then that's why you invoke your guru at the time. This Rakshasa has come in, how am I to protect? Guru gives you, isn't it? Dispeller of ignorance, reveals the light of knowledge. He said, look, he disguised as Ram. Who is Ram? A prince. If he had disguised as any prince, not as Ram, he would have got a thought. He would have got the. But here as a sannyasi. But if he had disguised as Vashishta, as Vishwamitra, as Agastya, as Swami Dheerananda. When I said Vashishta, and or you did not laugh. Why you laugh when I tell the great Swami's name? Anyway, so he would not have gone. That fellow immediately, Swamiji, I have to go, Swamiji, I have an urgent meeting. Immediately he left. He just wanted to check. So with thoughtlessly, if people reject this, in spite of all the knowledge. See, there are doctors who knows he must be Surgeon General. Smoking is injurious to health. Smoking causes cancer. He himself may smoke. Isn't it? So Sarva Jnana Vimudhan, in spite of all that deluded of all knowledge, because they don't know the mechanism of life. So Sarva Jnana Vimudhan. What they'll think? Ahankaram. See that last we saw? Ahankara Vimudatma Karta Ahamiti Manyate. Isn't it? I am doing. When the BMI is interacting is OET, I am doing. I the perceiver. I am the perceiver. I am the feeler. I am the thinker. I am doing. I am perceiving. I am feeling. I am thinking. Like that child sitting in the back seat, pushing the car. Like that child, we are all. Think I am the doer. That I do mentality. Therefore the selfishness. When I have the doership notion, with the doership, there's always attachment to the fruits. When there's attachment to the fruits, selfishness automatically comes. More selfish. More the doership, more the attachment to the fruits. More the attachment to the fruits, more the selfishness. So this is the Sarva Jnana Vimudham Stan Vidhi Nashtan Achetasaha. Vidhi, please understand, Nashtan. Nashtan means what? Gone case. Terminal case. Achetasa. Achetasa means thoughtless people. Avivekina. They don't have they can't discern. Guna, Guneshu Vartante, they will not be able to check. So this is the sad tragedy of those who cannot follow the teachings of Lord Krishna. So Arjuna thinks, oh Lord, when your teachings are so logical, so clear, why people don't follow your teaching? Did you get this thought? So logical, so clear is your science, so clear is your teaching. Why people don't follow? Krishna says, this is my question. I should ask that question. You are asking me? Okay, why people? So, Lord, you know me very well. Why I don't want to follow, can you please tell? Like you go and ask a doctor, Doctor, why I don't take medicines? What will the doctor say? Why I don't want to take the medicines? So Lord Krishna says, okay, I will tell you why. Next, 33. Coming? Is there? Only mine is loose. You are not using regularly, I think, this one. Regularly using?
This is newish.
Okay, 33. Sadrisham cheshtate swasyaha prakriter jnanavanapi prakritim yanti bhutani nigraha kim karishyati. Sadrisham cheshtate swasyaha prakrutehe jnanavanapi. Jnanavanapi. Jnanavan, not the person who has awakened to the state, one who is identified there. That is not Jnanavan. He is that itself. Here Jnanavan means a learned person, educated person. Even a learned person, swasyaha prakrutehe sadrisham cheshtate. Even a learned person acts according to his nature. Everyone acts as long as you are identified with your BMI. If you are thinking, I am BMI, I am perceiver, I am feeler, I am thinker, as long as this notion is there, you will follow your nature. You will act according to your nature, your vasanas. You have taken those vasanas. You have come with that. You will follow your nature. This is a prakritim yanti bhutani. Beings. Beings means all the egoistic individual, those who are identified with the BMI as I, prakritim yanti, they will follow their nature. Nigraha kim karishyati. What is the use of restraint? What can restraint do? It looks very, in spite of knowing all this, even a knowledgeable person also will do according to his nature. What is the use of control? No use of control. Now you should know. It is like, even if you try to control, it is like putting a tube on dog's tail. When you put a tube on the dog's tail is like this. And you put a tube. Then, how will the dog's tail be? Straight. I have straightened my dog's tail. And then, you remove the tube. Ting! You can give a music also to that ting. It goes back. See, as long as you are in Chinmay Somnath, gone out of the atmosphere of Chinmay Somnath, ting! It comes back. Natural. Isn't it? Because nature and knowledge, we should understand. What is nature? What is knowledge? Because new knowledges we may get. But our nature is not going to change. Just because I got new information, new knowledge I got. So therefore, I am transformed. No. With the new knowledge, you will follow your nature. So what's the use of... Swamiji, you should have told this very first class. At least you told one day before, tomorrow I need not come, and then I saved Guru Dakshina. Thank you for at least telling now. But we have to analyze the nature, and then, because nature, how did you get this nature? You yourself, thought by thought, feeling by feeling, word by word, action by action, you have created this nature of yours. You created the nature. So how to change? Is it possible to change our nature? If nature can, then all the scriptural teachings is a waste. If a change is not possible. So nature can be changed. How? See, the one husband had a very terrible day in the office. Boss told him what he is. And in front of the boss, he could not throw up. So what will he do? He's all steaming inside. And then boss and all left. He's coming last. Late is coming. And from the train, he gets down the train and walks. The wife and the children look through because he did not come the regular train. So he's coming late. Something must have happened. Next, and the way he's walking from the train station, so the wife could predict what's going to happen. She tells the children, 3 children. The older 2 kids disappear, she said. The youngest one is only about 5-year-old, 5 or 6. She nicely dresses him up. Then vibhuti also puts. And then chandan, vibhuti, kumkum all kept. And then she tells the 2 boys before disappearing, adjust everything. Everything should be spick and span. Before daddy comes, everything make it spick and span. These kids, when they know what to do, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Immediate, tuck, everything done. And the dad comes and main gate, and walks in, and then gets inside the house, and he looks, because he's wanting a chance, an opportunity to throw up. Everything spick and span. All the shoes are in a line with socks on top of the shoes. And tablecloth, all the books are neatly adjusted. Everything is no chance to get angry. When you don't get a chance to get angry, you get more angry. Now what to do? He goes inside, and inside he wants to sit and see. The moment he sits down and removes his shoe, he must get a cup of tea. He sits down, and when he removes shoes also with the leg itself, he removes the socks and the shoe. And then as soon as he sees the youngest child bringing the cup of tea, nicely dressed up with vibhuti, kumkum, chandan and all. When you see that small child, who can get angry? So the wife deliberately sent the child. If she had brought the cup of tea, definitely a chance, opportunity to shout. Why? Suppose she's nicely dressed up, makeup and all, and she very nicely she's coming and bringing a cup of tea. This is what you do whole day. I go and suffer, sweat and stray and all I do, and you make up, geek up and all, and you are wasting my money. It's because of you. Like all that he can chance to shout. Suppose she did not even wash the face. Then like that oily face and all, she comes in. Mudevi. Mudevi means what? Misfortune. That's called Mudevi. You are because of you only all my bad luck. The day I married you, all this started. That way also he can shout. Both the ways he can shout. That's why she's bringing, the small boy is bringing. So he accepts the cup. And she told the boy, not a drop of tea must fall in the saucer. Take it to daddy very carefully. And spoon also is in the saucer, cup of tea. And the dad, he gives to daddy. He sits. And then he takes a sip of the tea. He got a chance. What? No sugar. I'm working every day, 18 hours a day. Can't I afford 1 spoon of sugar? Are you sending it to your father's place? Few sentences. When there's a gap, he's taking breath. At that time, she tells us very softly, politely, there is sugar in the cup. What sugar in the cup? You mean to say I don't know the taste of sugar? You mean I've never tasted sugar before? And then there's a gap. And she says, there is spoon also I kept in the saucer. Please churn it. What churn it? And he takes the sauce, cup, has a spoon and starts churning it. And then after churning it, when he drinks, perfect sweetness. Total silence thereafter. At the time she brings samosa also. So what happened? Even though there is sugar in the tea, yet the sweetness was not there. Like that wife, I have put sugar, the knowledge in your head, in your emendai. It is there, I put the knowledge, sugar knowledge. Now when you go out, you mean to say, will you, that sweetness of knowledge, will it express through your perceptions? Will it express through your performances? Will it express through your feelings? Same nature will follow. Why? You have not churned it. Isn't it? That's why if you want to make sure that the knowledge seeps through all your perceptions, performances, feelings and thoughts, alarm. Alarm. If you want to wake up to something higher state, what do? An appointment, urgent appointment, you keep alarm. But you don't say alarm, you say alarm. What is alarm? A-L, A-R, then A-M. A-L is attentive listening. A-R, attentive reflection. A-M, attentive meditation. Isn't it? So that's if you can do the chintanam. We do only shravanam, but we don't do chintan. We do chinta. I do a lot of chinta, Swamiji. Instead of chinta, you do chintanam. So when I do the reflection, this knowledge will become my nature. Isn't it? So the knowledge can become your nature only when it is churned. I reflect and assimilate that knowledge, digest that knowledge. So unless the knowledge flows through my perceptions and performances, my feelings and thoughts, till then that knowledge is not mine. So therefore, Krishna says, Sadrusham cheshtate swasyaha prakriter jnanavanapi prakritim yanti bhutani. People follow their nature because even though knowledge has come, they have not churned that knowledge. They have not digested that knowledge. They have not assimilated that knowledge. They follow their nature. Who made your nature? Oh, I'm helpless. It's my nature. How many people say, Swamiji, it's my nature? I'm a very angry person, Swamiji. That's my nature. What can I do, Swamiji? Who made that nature? You yourself. You made that nature. Oh, Swamiji, from the beginning, I'm a drunkard, Swamiji. I'm a smoker. I'm a, chain smoker. How did you become the chain smoker? When you were born, in the birth itself, you came with a pack of cigarette and a match. Did you come like that when you were born? I am a drunkard. How did you come? You came with Budweiser? Never. You grew up and then in the company, and then you started slowly and became regular satsang of that. Then you became Sita Prajna. In that. See the sad tragedy. So, we created our nature. We developed our nature. And we say, oh, Swamiji, it's my nature. You created it. You can redo it. Undo and then make it up. Like if you are in the old days, you were enjoying only all the jazz music or some filmy music. Now you don't enjoy those music. You want only bhajans. And also filmy bhajans. And you have only all filmy songs only in your cassette. Are you helpless? You can delete those and then re-record. You have to only change the iTunes nowadays, that's all. Delete and record, download what all songs you want. So too, you can delete your past. How? But it should be very carefully done. Watch your thoughts. Do you remember? Watch your thoughts, for they become your words. Choose your words, for they become your actions. Understand your actions, why you are doing what you are doing. Understand your actions, for they become your habits. Study your habits. Good and bad. Bad, delete. Good, archive. Study your habits, for they become your character. Develop your character, for it becomes your destiny, your nature. See, step by step how it comes. So, when it is said nigraha kim karishyati, if you don't do mere restraint, how many people take a resolution? Same resolution every year. Nigraha kim karishyati, because I have not churned. So churn it, assimilate, digest, and discover the change in you. It becomes your nature. Now, how to change Swamiji? Can you all say very change easy and all. How? Krishna himself gives next to us. How step by step you can go. 34. Indriyasyendriyasyarthe. You had your snack and all, no? Or dinner. Because my voice is so, I am barking so loudly. And Indriya, if I suppose I chant like this, Indriyasyarthe, how will you repeat? Swamiji, chant loudly. Don't you think? Indriyasyendriyasyarthe. Ragadveshau vyavasthitau. Tayornavashamagachet. Tau hyasya paripanthinau. It's a beautiful verse. How we can change our nature. You know? Indriyasya arthe. Indriya, sense organs. Indriyasya means every sense organ. Indriyasya arthe, towards its respective sense object, sense stimuli. Every sense organ towards its respective sense object. Ragadveshau vyavastitau. Every sense organ has ragadvesha. With your eyes, when you are seeing ragadvesha, some colors you like and some colors you dislike. Sound, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, feelings also, thoughts and ideas also. So, at the BMI level, everyone has ragadvesha, likes and dislikes. Gurudev used to say, the world is so beautiful. One round world, isn't it? Round or little bit? What shape it's called? Andakar. Isn't it? The world, so beautiful. Even though it's one world, round world, what do? We divide it into two. How do you divide? Things and beings I like. And things and beings I dislike. What dislike? That's a cheap word. I hate. That's all. I hate. Things and beings I like. Things and beings I hate. And once you have made this division, see the tragedy. You can enjoy only one half. God has given you the whole world. You deny the other half, the better half. Isn't it? What a sad tragedy. And once you have made this division, the joke starts. That's the time the Lord wants to see the joke. What will He do? Whatever you like goes far, 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 far. Whatever you hate comes close, close, close up smile. Isn't it? This is the nature. The girl you like does not even look at you. She does not even know that you exist. And the girl you hate asks you for a date. I'll pick you up. What, am I a blueberry or strawberry, or you pick me up? I'll pick you up. Why? because you hate. This is the nature of the world, isn't it? I like sweets. Yeah. Swamiji, I made sweet. What? With stevia, with what is less sugar, all those things. I say, you eat it. Isn't it? And nice real sweets come. Immediately they disappear. Very selfish people are around me. They take it away without even giving it to me. I said, my teachings are all going in vain. Anyway, what can I do? Nature. Prakritim yanti bhutani. Nigraha kim karishyati. Guna guneshu vartante. That's how I console myself. Isn't it? What else can I do? So, what you hate comes. What you like disappears. So, indriyasya arthe ragadveshau vyavas. There is ragadvesha. What can you do? It is a manufacturer's defect. Manufacturer's defect. You can do nothing about it. So what can you do? Krishna himself says, Tayoho vasham na agachet. Don't come under their sway. If you don't like, you don't like. Don't create tantrums. I have children, you might have seen. When they ask you something and you say no. We also did when we were small. I asked for a bike and my grandmother said, I don't have money. Lie down on the road itself. Now if I think all those things, my grandmother said, I don't have money, get up. No, there itself, you either give me the bike or I'll be lying down on the road. So, but at least I had to believe. She said, really, next time when we come, I'll bring the money with you and then I'll get it. Now you should have told me at the house itself. But I didn't see at the house the bike. I'm seeing here the bike. So now next time we come, next time she never took me. That's how all parents, grandparents, big cheaters. And they cheat you. Therefore you don't trust afterwards. Anyway, so how much tantrums you make when you don't get what you want. So, tayoho vasham na agachet. Don't come under their sway. Why not? Tauhi asya paripanthinau. They are paripanthinau. Means they are the muggers, looters. They are the gundas. They will loot your knowledge. Whatever little knowledge, chatak knowledge you may be having, even that little knowledge also gone. So they will loot your knowledge. But what should I do? It is there, ragadvesha. What should I do? Keep it as preferences. When the choice is given, so you want this, Swamiji, you want this sweet or this sweet? I prefer this. Like that. So choose, have preferences, not tantrums. I prefer this. And if you don't get your preference, there's no choice. Whatever is available, from that you choose. Isn't it? There's no use throwing tantrums. So, tayoho vasham na agachet. Don't come under the sway of ragadvesha. Ragadvesha is there. Like when you're driving, the steering wheel of the car, is it loose or tight, fixed? When you put cruise control, then it may be, but not cruise control. Should it be moving or should it be tight? It should be moving. It should have raga and dvesha. It should have. It should be there. So you have to control it. And how to hold the steering wheel? Olden days they told me 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Isn't it? Nowadays what? 9 and 3? It changes according to times. But one boy told me, Swamiji, one hand on the steering wheel, another hand on Julie. That's the last time I saw him. I don't know what happened. Whether he is here or there, I don't know. I don't know about the situation. Isn't it? So ragadvesha has to, like steering, how you steer through holding the steering wheel. Like that, you have to steer through the ragadvesha. You should not come under their vasha. Don't come under their sway. How? You very easily you tell, don't come under their sway. How? You keep on howling every time. How? Okay, I had already told a long time ago. Verse 8. What? I ate so much. Verse 8 is buried under so much of breakfast, lunches and dinners is buried. I don't remember what is verse 8. Niyatam kuru karmatvam, didn't I tell? So your ragadvesha will not sway you if you are totally involved, totally preoccupied in performance of your duty. That's our next verse tells you how not to come under the ragadvesha. What you should do so that you are not under the influence of ragadvesha. The beautiful verse 35. Shreyan swadharmo vigunaha paradharmat swanushtitat swadharme nidhanam shreyah paradharmo bhayavahah. Shreyan, it is better. What? Swadharma, your own dharma. What is dharma? It's a two-letter word, dharma. Not in English, in Sanskrit. Two-letter, dharma. Two-syllable. Or two-letter actually. Isn't it? But that two-letter word, volumes of meanings. You read a dictionary, you see volumes of meanings. Yet, you need not, Swamiji, I can't read all the meanings. Don't read all, just you read in the end. It will say, etc., etc., etc. Means what? I have not exhausted all the meanings. Still, etc., etc., etc. Etc. means what? End of thought content. My thought content has ended. End of thought content, etc. I can't think anymore. I exhausted my thought content. Don't go and tell etc. means that outside. It's only for your understanding. That deep significance. So Swamiji, why don't you tell what is dharma? Dharma means that because of which that is that. That is called dharma. Swamiji, if you don't know, why don't you tell, I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know. Oh, that because of which that is that. What do you mean that because of which that is that? Okay, that because of which sugar is sugar. What is that because of sugar is sugar? Minus it, however much it may look like sugar, it is not sugar. What? The sweetness. Alum also looks like sugar. That even the Pachakarpuram also, I think, looks like candy. What? Rock candy. The Karpur, Pachakarpur, the edible camphor. Edible camphor looks like rock candy. Indian rock candy. It was kept on the counter in Kailas Nivas because for Tirtham to make it was kept. And this one member came and he saw that. See, Indians immediately take it, not one if you take, no problem. Immediately, lapak. Hayya. Whole mouth became Tirtham. You know, see that? So however much it may look like sugar, if it doesn't have the sweetness, it is not sugar. I went to a mall and suddenly I turned and I said, no, thank you. And also, it was a lady, I saw a lady wanting to give me flower. I said, no, thank you. It's a mannequin. Doll. I thought she is giving me flower. I said, no, thank you. And the people around me looking at me. It looks so lifelike. More beautiful than any. Isn't it? That's why at least I recognized. But how can I take the flower and all? I said, no, thank you. Because others are all watching. So I was polite in saying, no, thank you. See that? So that because of which that is that. What is that because of which you are you? Minus it, you are not there. Minus sweetness, it's not sugar. So too, what is that in me because of which I am I? Minus it, I am nothing. What? The life. Minus the life. It is worse than a mannequin. Mannequin is at least beautiful or handsome. Isn't it? More horrible than a mannequin. Now, because of the presence of the divine life, so that is called the dharma. That's called dharma. That because of which all this can function. You're able to, the BMI is functioning because of that. Minus it, BMI is dead. No experiences. Isn't it? So, that is dharma. Swadharma means not the dharma. That is my the dharma. Swadharma means my nature. The vasanas, because of which I have taken this BMI, this particular BMI. Why you have this particular BMI? Why you have a human body? Why not a buffalo body? What excuse do you have that you don't have a buffalo body? Because behavior-wise, I don't see any difference. What excuse? I have that kind of vasanas which can be fulfilled, which can be exhausted only in a human body. Only in this body I can exhaust those vasanas. Therefore, I am given this body. The environment also. Why? If my vasanas are such which cannot be fulfilled in India, what will happen? I'll be exported from India. Along with my God Balaji also. I bring my Venkateshwar also. Visa Venkateshwar also I bring here. Isn't it? See that? So, Swadharma. So, Shreyan, it is better to fulfill your Swadharma. Why? Because you are born to exhaust your Swadharma, your Dharma, your Swadharma. To exhaust your vasanas, you have come here. So, your own Swadharma you should do. But Swamiji, it is a Viguna. Says Krishna himself says, Shreyan Swadharmaha Vigunaha api. Vigunaha means without any glorious merits. It may not be very glorious. Means it may not be glamorous. It may not be great. Very covetable. It may not be. It may be ordinary. But still, it is better to do your own duty. How to know what is my duty? It happened when I was in Kailas Nivas. I heard a knock on the door. First, little less. No, then dun. Then I understood must be somebody who knows very well. I ran and I saw a person smiling. I could make out that it must be is an Indian only. Indian face. So I opened the door and yes, what can I do? He said, I came to do my job. I came to do the work. I don't know that person. I said, what work? Who are you? He said, I am a plumber. Moment he said plumber, I understood. Is my type, our type, because he pronounces every letter in the spelling. If he had said plumber and all, I said, what? I would have asked again, what? Plumber. I would not have understood. Plumber. Plumberoo, if he says, more clear. Isn't it? So, moment he said plumber, then what do I know? Immediately I know he says, I came to do my job. I came to do my duty. What's the duty? to sink his head under the sink and fix it. Isn't it? Think. So, how do you know what is your duty? Based upon my. I am a teacher, not any creature. When I am a teacher, what's my job? My duty? To cheat you. To teach you, isn't it? Teacher. Isn't it? I study and I share. Isn't it? I may be good in cooking. Isn't it? So if I make, I'm not good in cooking, but I may be. Because once I made, whatever I make is a masterpiece. Because whatever was available, I put and go, it comes out so tasty, but I can't repeat it because I don't know what I put. So if, suppose I share it with you, I made a nice dish, sweet dish, and you enjoy, Swamiji, this dish. Swamiji, you must open a restaurant. I also, yeah, you're right, because I open a restaurant, Swami restaurant. What will you think? At the time you will come and tell, Swamiji, 3rd chapter, verse 35, please refer. Shreyan, Swadharmo, Vigunaha. Your teaching may not be that great, not glamorous, but still you better teach. Don't open a restaurant and all. Isn't it? Think. Yeah. A great singer, he sings so beautifully. And he sang for Gurudev. The cook saw that, and Gurudev was appreciating the singer so much. This cook saw that, he was jealous. He also wanted to be appreciated. He also started singing. You cook, you are a cook, isn't it? He is a singer. A singer should sing, a cook should cook. Don't paradharmat swanushtitat. Sometimes you may do even better than the person who is doing, but still it is dangerous. Like, your job is only to prepare the checks, not sign. Because many checks have to be signed. So the boss, what he does is he asks somebody to prepare the checks, I will sign. I will check and sign. So you thought, oh, I can sign like my boss, more better than his signature. Danger. Isn't it? Paradharmo bhayavaha. If you are signing the checks of the other person, you may do better, but still bhayava, fraught with fear. Arjuna was looking here, my dharma is what now? He wants to change. He thought sannyasi dharma is nice. I want to go and contemplate, meditate in Himalayas. Krishna, take me to Himalayas. He thought meditation is easy. He can go there, sit down and meditate. If Krishna had taken him to Himalayas, he would have sat down to meditate, but what will he be thinking? Duryodhana, Dushasana, Karna, Shakuni, all these people, Dushta, Chatushtaya, he'll be thinking all. And then he'll be seeing them in all the trees, and he'll chop off all the trees in Himalayas. Because the anger, isn't it? But he wants to take another's job, a sannyasi job. Dangerous. But Arjuna may say, here I may even die. In the war field, when you go to the war field, you don't give an appointment to somebody. After the war, when I come back, we'll meet. You don't give any appointment like that. After I come back, we'll discuss. No, we don't know. Very first arrow may remove my head. So Arjuna was thinking like this. Krishna says, you Krishna, you're telling me to do my swadharma. My swadharma is so dangerous, I may not even live. Krishna adds, swadharme nidhanam shreya. It's better to die while doing your duty. Paradharmo bhayavaha. It's dangerous to do others' job. So, shreyan swadharmo vigunaha api. Even though it is viguna, may not be that great, may not be glamorous. But do your part, your duty you do. So in duties, there are no ragadvesh. If it is my duty, I can't say I like it or I don't like it. There are no likes and dislikes in performing duty. Whether you like it or not, you have to do it. You have to fulfill your obligation. That is called dharma, your swadharma. You have to do it. Whether I like it or not, I have. Because I have accepted to give the talks, I have to come and give. bore you as best as possible. Am I boring? No, I meant digging deep. Am I boring? Look at that. What an audacity. On the face of the speaker, you say, Swamiji, your talks are boring. Thanks. Anyway, only one more day, okay. So, Shreyan Swadharmo Vigunaha Api Paradharmat Swanushtitat Swadharme Nidhanam Shreya. Even to die while performing your duty, if you die. Imagine the firefighters especially. The firefighters, when they are going, the fire is huge, and all the people who are in the midst of that fire, they are trying to run out. Isn't it? But these firefighters are running in. What is their mind mood in that condition? The mind is so heroic. In that heroic mood, if they die, where will they go? As in our Shastras, they say they go to Veera Swarga. They go into the heavens of the heroes. Heroes' heaven they go. Because the death of the body is not my death. The mind intellect leaving the body is called death of the body, not I. I quit. I kicked the bucket. Where will I go? The last thoughts. Yam yam vapi smarandeham tejante kalevaram tam tame vaidikaunteya. Isn't it? Krishna declares. So swadharme nidhanam shreya. Even if I kick the bucket while doing my duty, it is great. Paradharmo bhayavaha. Up to this, Lord Krishna gave the... And Lord Krishna relaxed a little bit. Immediately Arjuna got up and said, Lord Krishna, I have a doubt. When you talk for a long time, you are tired. But students, they ask. So teacher has to be ready. So Arjuna, and moreover, why Arjuna want to ask? Because I will never get this chance again. Because everybody hesitates to ask this question. Because what will others think? Everybody has this doubt. But they don't want to ask in a group. Because people will laugh, people will think, what a question. Here Arjuna thought, me and Krishna, only two of us are there. Nobody is there to hear what discussion is happening. So Krishna, even if he thinks is what a ridiculous question, and if after the war and all is over, if he goes into Arjuna asks a stupid question, do you all know that? And he wants to crack, tell everybody. At the time I can tell, you know Krishna, he always jokes. Will I ask that question? I will never ask that question. He is just making up, just to create a topic. I can easily deny. Why? No proof. So this is the best chance to ask the question. So Krishna, he said, hey Krishna, what makes one do or commit sin? I know it is wrong, but why I do it? Why I don't do my duty? Why I do something else? Why? What makes one do that? Why? What makes one compromise? This question will be for everyone. What makes me do sin? I don't want to do the sinful act. I don't want to do it. But I think somebody is pushing me. In all religions, what force pushes me, what power pushes me in doing something evil it is given a caricature. Demon, Rakshasa is pushing you in Hinduism. In Christianity, Satan. Satan, stand back. Why? To push. Rakshasa pushing you. Every religion says that. If Krishna had told Arjuna, hey Arjuna, you don't know there's a Rakshasa, whenever you want to do, he pushes you. Arjuna will take the sword out, show me that Rakshasa. Because he's a Kshatriya, that way intellectual. You can't tell what you tell a cock and bull story. Isn't it? So that question Arjuna asks. Let us see that question. 36. Arjuna uvacha atha kena prayuktoyam papam charati purushah anichannapi varshneya baladiva niyojitah. Athakena prayuktaha. What propels, as though it's a very powerful force. What propels me? Baladiva, very strongly, very powerfully, as though pushing me. Papam charati purusha. Pushed by what pushes a person to commit sin? Anichannapi, he doesn't want to do it. Even though he doesn't want to do it, yet something pushes him. What is that force? Hey, Varshneya, because Krishna belongs to the Vrishni Kula, like Raghu Kula, Vrishni Kula. Baladiva, very strong, with force, with power, it pushes you. What is that? That, like you say, as I said, Prakriti. Is my Prakriti to do it? Swamiji, what can I do? My Prakriti is like that. You may say that way also. Duryodhana also said the same thing. When somebody says, my nature is like that, so I can't help it. Hare, you are exactly talking like Duryodhana. What Duryodhana said, you are Duryodhana avatar. Duryodhana said, Janami dharmam. What? I know what is right. But nachame pravritti, I don't feel like doing it. I know it is right, but I don't feel like doing it. Janami adharmam. I know what is wrong. Nachame nivritti. What? I can't stop it. Kenapi devena hrudistitena yata niyiktosmi tata karomi. There is some deity in my heart. As it yokes me, I go. As it pushes me, I go. Duryodhana himself proclaimed that. Krishna, what are you teaching me? Dharma and adharma. I know it all. Only thing, dharma, I don't feel like doing. Adharma, I don't feel like giving up. So, what is that pushes one? Krishna, very intelligently, for a intellectual, answer should be appropriate answer. The right, in Vedanta, there is no hiding. He has to give the facts. Like a doctor has to give the facts to the, if the patient is very weak, at least to the relations he has to tell so that they can convey to the patient from as best as possible. The doctor has to give the facts. So Krishna also has to give. So what is that force? Krishna says next. Shri Bhagavan Kama esha krodha esha Rajo guna samudbhavaha Mahashano mahapapma Vidyena miha vairinam. So Krishna says, what is that force? Kamayesha, Krodayesha. This is called Kama, desire, aka Krodha. Aka means also known as. Isn't it? This is called desire, alias Krodha. This is called desire, alias anger. They are not two separate. Desire itself precipitates to become anger. When does it become anger? When you have a desire, when your desire is thwarted, a bump in front of your desire, somebody is blocking your desire. What is your reaction to the person who is blocking your desire? Oh, so kind of you. So nice person. How did you know that I desire it and you are blocking it? Would you? You know? If you are very, so means your desire is not that. Sometimes when I desire somebody blocks, I don't feel anything, Swamiji. The intensity is very low because desire to come to Gita class. Somebody said, let's go for a movie. Immediately the desire for Gita class, Swamiji, I don't feel bad or nothing, no anger comes, nothing. I just go with him. Because the intensity of the desire is not there. So the anger is proportional to the intensity of the desire. So it is your karma, your desire. In fact, lust means obsession. You cannot live without it. So karma yesha. Therefore, the anger. If anybody stops it, anybody tries to stop your desirable object, anybody comes in front of, obstructs it, anger, you explode. Kama yesha, krodha yesha. How is it born? Rajoguna samudbhava. Rajoguna, activity. You may even kill the person because the anger can do many things. And after killing, you get shocked. How did I do it? And you are nowadays modern, all the lawyers and psychiatrists, all are there to help you. Oh, it's temporary insanity. Therefore, he did it. He was not in his mind. He became insane. Insanity. And they plead insanity. And the lawyer also says, yeah, judge also is insane. He is insane. Let him go. Your temporary insanity, permanent, the person's life gone. Isn't it? So, but that's an excuse given. Modern law accepts that. Temporary insanity. So, Krishna says, Kama yesha, krodha yesha, rajoguna samudbhavaha. Anichannapi, it comes. You don't desire to kill a person, but the anger makes you do it. Baladiva niyojita. In your anger, do you know what you are doing? Yeah. You don't know what you are doing in your anger. Because a big, some carpet, when you're driving, on your windshield, a tarpaulin comes and falls. Or you're going in the mountain top, night time, and you're driving, and headlights suddenly turned off. Headlights gone. And you're going, so hairpin bends. What will happen? And you're going 70 miles or 50 miles. Straight gone. Isn't it? Because headlights gone. So when the headlights are gone, what you will do? Nobody knows. Since second chapter itself, Krishna said, Buddhi nashat pranashyati. Isn't it? So when the buddhi goes, it is human being, man is a man because of the buddhi. Buddhi gone, everything gone. He becomes ayogyan. All Tamil people, they tell everyone, every time he's ayogyan, ayogyan. Ayogyan means not a yogi. Ayogyan, useless guy. He becomes useless. Not even fit for animal life. Worse than an animal. At least nature guides the animal. Because you are given the intelligence, you are supposed to take care with your own thinking faculty. Your intelligence is needed to guide your actions. But anger can create. So, Kama yesha, Krodha yesha, it's Sarvaloka Shatru. It's the enemy of all, in all worlds. So, Kama yesha, Krodha yesha, Rajoguna samudbhava, it is born of Rajas. Mahashana. Mahashana means it has insatiable hunger. You cannot appease. Mahashana, great glutton, it's called. He can eat any number. Mahashana, like Anala. Anala means fire. Why Anala is called Anala? Why fire is called fire? I don't know why fire is fire. Anala means? See, alam. This is what you should learn. Alam. When somebody is serving you, which you don't like, alam. Alam. Alam means enough. Enough. Isn't it? Analam means not enough. Not enough. So fire is, you have created the fire and you take a ladle of ghee and pour and ask fire, alam? Enough? The fire will flicker forth. More, more. More you give, more it wants. So to kama, desire, you cannot extinguish desire by fulfilling a desire. Ayya. You think if I fulfill a desire, it's gone? No. One desire you fulfill, then what happens? 23 desires come. So, anala eva. Mahapapma. It will make you do all sinful things. Against your nature, it may also make you do. It is possible. Mahapapma. Kama is that. Vidyenam iha vairinam. Krishna used the word vairinam. Vairinam means enemy. An army person, a warrior, moment he hears the word enemy, he's like in a dog, something, ears pop up. So to enemy is more becomes alert when he hears the word enemy. Hey Arjuna, this is your enemy. Who? Kama. aka Krodha. Vidyenam iha vairinam. He veils your knowledge, he covers your knowledge. How does he cover? In next two verses, Krishna gives, that we will see. Two verses go together. How it is, we'll see at this word meaning today. 38, 39. 38 and after 38, give 39. Dhumena vriyate vahnihi. Yatha darsho malena cha. Yatholbena vrito garbha. Tatha tene damavritam. Next. Avritam jnanametena. Jnanino nitya vairina. Kamarupena kaunteya. Dushpurena nalena cha. How does this cover your knowledge? Dhumena iva. Like dhuma, smoke. Vahnihi avriyate. Dhuma is just as the smoke covers the fire. So dhumena avriyate vahnihi. Then yatha darsho malena cha. Just as fire is covered by smoke, also just as adarsha. Adarsha is mirror. Just as a mirror is covered by malena, dust. Mirror is covered by the dust. Then, just as yatholbena vrito garbha, yatha garbha, the fetus is covered by the womb. 3 examples Krishna gives. Why? We'll see. Tatha, in the same way, tena idam avratam. Similarly, by that this is covered. What do you mean by that this is covered? That's why next verse. Avrutam jnanam etena. What is avrutam covered? Jnanam. This means this knowledge. Avrutam jnanam etena. Jnanino nitya vairina. Jnanino here is a learned person. A person who has learned the art of discretion. A seeker. Not a realized person. Realized person, he has discovered his true nature. As I, your no desires. As so and so alone you have desires. Why as I no desires? I as so and so, as a parent, parental desires. As a spouse, spicy desires. As a professional, professional desires. But as I, no desire. Why? Because you are full. If you are eaten up to the gullet, some are capable. Up to the gullet you have eaten, up to the tonsils, almost touch, you can see the food. Up to that, at that time ask him, one more laddu. What will he say? Not now, afterwards. He will not refuse. Afterwards. When you are full, no desire. Because only in food we can understand that. So too, when you are full, as Atma, you are full, infinite. No desires. But as so and so, fool. Not Hindi fool, English fool. So, desires. So, this kama covers your knowledge. Avrutam jnanam. And for a jnani, it is a nitya vairi. Isn't it? Because you have me attending the Chinmaya mission classes, and when you desire something, and you attend Chinmaya mission classes, and still you are going for all those things, will not people ask? Are they asking you or not? Did they ask? Anybody ask you? See that? For a jnani, it is a nitya vairi. It means for a person of discretion, you are a seeker, you know it is wrong, and others also know. But they are ignorant people are very happy. Ignorance is bliss. Isn't it? But for a seeker of spiritual, is always a nitya vairi. Nitya vairina. Kama rupena kaunteya dushpurena analena cha. Never it can be extinguished. More you feed it, more it flickers forth. Yeah. So, what to do? How to catch this kama and destroy? Imagine suddenly it happens in India. You wake up in the morning and go and everything you see all empty. Sofa gone, your TV gone, refrigerator gone, all gone. What do? With your lungi you run. Where? Police station. Gaya, chor. And you expect that the cop, the police, to immediately leave all his job and run with you. Have you seen what they do? Police people, he'll say, sit down, sir. Chai piyenge? Will you drink tea? And I drink later on, but go after the robber, catch the robber. He'll do, sir, sit down. And then he'll take the pencil. And that pencil never has a lead. He takes starts sharp. Very artistically he'll be sharpening. You start your patience and it breaks. Again, you are restless and then seeing and then he sharpens. And then he'll take a big, FIR? He'll embrace it and bring it closer. Your name, and male or female? These questions. So, what happens? We'll see tomorrow. So, today I think we did our quota.